Hello, welcome back. So you've watched the earlier footage now, which if we get in the right place, I filmed from here. Just to stress, last night I didn't start filming until I had the gates open, the firemen were in, they had everything they wanted and I was out of the way. I didn't run up to the gates holding my camera, and I tried to be pretty subtle about the filming as well. Obviously they were on top of it by that point. It stinks down here. This is the actual sort of aftermath. As you saw in the earlier footage, it was quite a nasty place. You can see still a bit sunny. I've left it till a bit later in the day. That tree is completely charred. All these tyres, they dumped the tyres, burnt to crap. There was, I don't know, probably 120 drain pipe fittings in this area here. A load of lengths of pipe, they've all just completely disappeared. Well, you can see bits of burnt plastic. That's where all this stuff is here as well, I think. For some very strange reason, you can see the door on my MG, I can't really see actually, the door on that is blistered pretty badly, so that's the paint. But this very thin, and seeing as we've had 2 weeks of sun, fence didn't catch fire, which doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. As you can see, got to stop saying as you can see, this digger is pretty much toast now, from what I've been told. All the computers have been burned out, all the controls have been burned out. The engine's actually alright. Luckily the fuel tank and the hydraulic tank are on the other side of the digger. Over here, they didn't go up. That bodywork was already off. They didn't go up, thank goodness, but the guy who owns the digger said even if it's a brand new digger, if the cab gets burnt out, the computers, the joysticks, all the controls go, that's a write-off, that's the end of it. So this one's a 2001, still worth between 15 and 20,000 from what I'm told, but that's gone. This wood on top of the skip is obviously all fresh. All our wood was on the floor here, I think because of the way the wind was blowing. None of it really caught fire, bar one bit, which you can see. Yeah, if I do that. Oh look, that's burned. But the bit of is touching other wood. That you see a clip. It was leaning there. But that glass didn't get shattered either, which I was surprised at. So I was here at 7:30, and nothing was burning. But then by 9, you saw on the CCTV, you saw the skip just spark up. Again, this is some sort of burnt plastic stuff. Let's have a look here. So the fire went completely, well, you can see how hot it was, because this has been it hasn't burnt, it's charcoaled, which I think takes a higher heat. The rubber sealing gaskets for pipes, I think, obviously all melted to a thing. Those were fiberglass components of some sort, I'm not even sure what, and rubber. But you couldn't walk in this area. This was like 5 foot deep in pipe fittings. This, as you can see, it went, because when I got here, oh, there's some wood up there, that's what was burning. That, which is a Volkswagen Beetle chassis on the roof, was very ablaze. As you can see, it's dented the roof down from how hot the roof got. It sagged into it. That tyre went. Obviously the entire interior is gone. That's the door trim as was. Yeah, so if you need any space for a VW Crafter, this is not the place to come. There was... Oh, flipping lights on my camera. There was various bits in the back of this, which I would take a guess and now all completely shagged. And a load of engine block components for Mark II Golfs, I think. Possibly GTI 16 valve. I think they were GTI 16 valve engines. Yeah, so it kind of shows how easy. If we think what it was, there was a spark smouldering in the skip, which, like I say, I was here at 7:30 and I wasn't on fire. By 9:30, I think the wind must have changed and created this. It has cleared a nice area out, but it was a nice area of actually decent components. But it could have been a lot worse if the wind was going in a different direction. There's a line of cars there which sort of connect to the building. That petrol Discovery was parked probably 6 foot away from the skip. The number plate melted a bit, but it isn't too bad. So it could have been worse, maybe not for me. Oh, what the hell's this now? Yeah, don't crash into that bit. It could have been worse for me. The guy who owns the digger, obviously, could be a lot better for him. Yeah, but no one got hurt, which is what I've been trying to stress to people. You know, if that diesel tank or the hydraulic tank or a ram exploded while the firemen were here, it could have been quite nasty. So again, our thanks to South Wales Fire Service for coming out twice altogether and put in, I think, 5 fire engines, either 5 or 6 fire engines of water to make sure it was definitely out. Obviously the skip is pretty damaged as well. Yeah, a lesson being careful with fire. Don't have fires in an industrial area, really. Especially when you've had 3 weeks of very dry, very hot weather, so everything's like a tinderbox. Well, you can see that. I hadn't noticed. Stop saying you can see. I had noticed there's like it was an old garage door or something leaning there, and again that's gone to charcoal really, which does take quite some heat. And it's bent that rebar, that was straight, it was going across the top. So yeah, so that's just a final little end to the earlier videos. Well, I'm lucky none of my stuff got damaged really. Not really, I am. I'd prefer if no one else's stuff got damaged either. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please take care. And I will catch you. Sunny day. Pulled that out of my dad's garage. We're trying to use his cars a bit more often. It's nice. I'll do a little segment of me me driving it to finish the video off. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.